Time for John to eat shit.
Timmy, what was it like teaching me how to surf?
Proud last surf.
Since Timmy moved to Queensland, I'd definitely become a lazy boy with my surfing, especially in winter when it's just too easy to stay in bed, convince yourself that it's not worth going out, and you know when you bail out that you're not letting down your mate that you'd organised to surf with the day before. When I do go out, it's the same old place and the same old board, East Corrimal and the Mini Mal. I do think my surfing's gone a bit backwards too. I'm worse on my short board than I ever was before. So these days, I'm usually just on my old learner board that I started out with. But when you do get out of bed and you hook it up on a wave, there's no better feeling. I definitely miss more waves than I get, and the less I went out, the harder that got. Convinced my mate Wade to come down. He gets up at 5 a.m. in the morning to drive down from Sydney. If that's not commitment, then I don't know what is.
Set up the smoke signal. That's yours, brother. Go, go, go.
I've also roped my mate Lingy into surfing with me. He's in the same boat as me. His daughter's only 1 day younger than mine, so it's often hard to organise or to get out, particularly when no one's getting any sleep. So I took him out to Easties for a surf in the most insane shorts that I could find. They are pure awesomeness in the form of a short.
Some speed on that. It's good to be down here, man. Ew! House looks cool. Tim in his natural habitat. Dude, this is so beautiful down here, man.
Show you where you can swim, bro.
Oh, you got an actual swimming hole.
I do. In the complex. There it is, mate. You can swim in there.
How deep is it?
Pretty deep in the middle. That up there.
Timmy's place in Queensland's awesome. It is nestled up in the mountains, not far from the water. And it was just great hanging out with his family and spending time, having drinks and barbecues and just chilling out, watching the kids hang out.
Silly having a school her, didn't you? Yeah. She sleeps all over the place. She needs to double.
Tropical cyclone Omar.
Cyclone Omar has re-intensified.
You can't make this up. The week before we go, a tropical cyclone smashes the entire Queensland coastline. So here I am thinking, this is going to be a great trip. Tim and I will go out for heaps of surfs like we used to. There is nothing. It is all choppy, huge, blown out mess.
Bringing with it king tides, dangerous surf and damaging winds.
Hazardous surf warnings.
We're going to see around the 3 to 4 metre swell.
The swell has really picked up here in the past hour. We've seen a couple of surfers get into trouble. He had some big gashes. Beaches will be closed today and they're urging people to stay away.
The one day we do decide to go out, it is still cold and windy and rainy, but we're going out regardless.
Alright, Timmy, where are we going today?
Burley Head.
Maybe with a bit of rain, it's held some people back from going.
Hope so. But still clean and smooth though.
Nice. Man, look at the sets coming in. Here we are at Burley. It is freezing cold. Not gonna lie.
But when you paddle into the water, it's beautifully warm, crystal clear. I just wish I was there on a lovely sunny day with some decent conditions.
Oh, man. Fuck, it's pretty hectic out there. Oh no, we're getting wet. Alright. It is raining hard.
Surfing up there is a whole other level. The waves were huge, and there must be 200 surfers all piled up and down the rocks. It's the only spot where there's a decent wave with a bit of protection from the hill. We didn't want that fight, so we went a little further down beach. The further you go, the worse it is. We just tried to pick a little away from the crowd where there's still some waves coming through, but it was just full. Just big mountains of water coming in with no push. Neither of us were getting much in the way of waves. I finally paddle onto this monster of a wave, and just as I'm paddling and I look up and there's this kid staring up at me as he's paddling out, and I think I'm going to wipe this kid out. I can't turn across the face down the wave up the direction I want to go. I've got to turn back to avoid him, into the wave itself, into the whitewash, and just get pummeled into the rocks. After that, I really lost it. I was not having fun. I wasn't getting anything. Conditions were getting worse and worse by the minute, and it was just frustrating.
This is parent life, parent life.
Is everyone getting hungry? I could eat.
Thanks for the candy basket. Oh God, another jacket. My stocking's filled with acid. Am I dreaming? What just happened? This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song.
Back home after the Queensland trip, it was back to more solo surfing. By this point, I wasn't surfing much and I was just over my shortboard. Every time I took it out, I'd get no waves. I think I decided it was just the mini mal for the rest of the year. At least I'll get some waves. Did I mention how rusty I still was?
You! Oh, brother! Whew. Surf time.
My luck of planning surf trips continues. If it's not a tropical cyclone with 8 or 9 foot waves, it's half a foot.
Oh, yep, here we go.
Surface paradise.
Hard slog out here, it is flat as shit. Poo. It's 1 foot and breaks right on the shore into about 8 centimeters of water. It's terrible. We thought that'd be a good idea to surf in. It's tough when you've only got the one day and you just got to see what happens and take it as it comes. Got wet though. Yeah. Yep, got wet.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents, millions quarantined with whole cities in lockdown.
The World Health Organization's declaration, we're facing a global emergency.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern.
Overnight, 2 new cases of the deadly virus have been confirmed in Australia.
Right now, the national death toll stands at 61. Globally, the number of confirmed cases in this pandemic is approaching 2 million, and there have been more than 114,000 deaths.
Barbecues of lots of friends or one-year-old birthday parties and all these sorts of things, we can't do those things now.
Doors in just over 24 hours' time following new emergency rules handed down by the Prime Minister tonight. It follows a meeting...
So empty, man. It's out of control.
That was Anzac Day 2020, COVID virus getting in the way of it, and we all standing on our front lawn listening to a radio played out of one of the guys' cars down the street. Definitely not a normal way to do it, but it's good to see the street get out and pay their respects. hoping for a Anzac Day surf. Unfortunately, it's a lake out there.
Oh yeah, this is really bad. Really, really bad. Let me set the scene. It's been locked down for a few months. Lingy and I haven't caught up. We haven't been out for any surfs. We've organised this Saturday. We're going to go out. The conditions are absolutely atrocious. It is clear before we even get in the water that neither of us are going to get any waves, but we just figured, well, let's just go out, get wet, have some fun. We're both paddling our guts out. We're getting nothing.
I got a wave!
I didn't get a wave. I think Lingy said he got half a wave. I got smashed a few times trying to sit in the shallows and just get a shory.
I needed to be about another 5 metres out.
And I remember in the water, I could see a few people standing on the hill in the rain, and I'm thinking, why are they standing at the point watching us surf? Like, neither of us are Kelly Slater. The conditions are crap. Lingy's way better than me. He might be able to put on a bit of a show, but me, definitely not. We're walking out of the surf, back to the car, and just having a laugh to ourselves that these people are up there watching us. And a little later on, we found out why.
Scores of hungry sharks have been spotted lingering off a beach on the south coast. The water deemed too unsafe for swimmers and surfers.
Swimmers and surfers were warned to stay out of the water today.
Feeding time. What a frenzy it was. Sharks tearing into a whale carcass. But the fact that tiger shark smorgasbord was lapping towards Bulleye Beach near Wollongong and surf lifesavers a little way.
Please don't go surfing, swimming and diving in the area at the moment due to the huge amount of sharks.
We had no idea that just a few hundred metres away was a whale carcass washed up on the point, getting ripped to shreds by about 30 to 40 sharks. People who were on their morning walks had obviously seen the commotion and had gone up onto the hill and were watching and had seen us and were watching us. You know, at no point were there's Coast Guard out there, the lifesavers, no one came up saying, hey guys, get out of the water. Just absolutely clueless to the risk we were taking.
He's talking about this.
That is a huge white pointer.
The location.
There's the beach.
Curious boaties hitting social media hard.
That is the biggest shark I've ever seen, eh?
With their close encounters. Several large sharks up to 4 metres long doing circle work just off the coast at Bulleye.
We were lucky nothing bad happened.
Look, my net male's reasonably new. I've never been a male rider, so I only bought that probably 12 months ago, not even 12 months ago. So I'm still getting to know it, because it's quite deep. I remember the very first wave, I went to a bottom hand turn and the board just kept going straight. They might have to change the way I surf.
I had the mini male like I learnt on, that's that one up there.
Yeah.
And I was going to get rid of it, and then I just thought, no, you know what, like when you get those small days and just, you know...
Mate, more often than not, you're on the bloody male than the short board. That's why I bought the male, because it's Sydney surf is so shit. Like when it's on, it's on. It's great, but most of the time it's not, especially in summer.
Yeah, summer's always worse. Look at that. That looks beautiful.
And epoxy. The grand feet that make it.
Put that up on the way. That mountain there, the one that's closest, just broke his nose. It looks like a broken nose. And then the other one, which has sort of a tabletop look to it, that's Mount Kira. That's sort of like the main, that's the tallest peak here.
Enjoy myself. Awesome, man. Fun to be out.
Coming down, man. That's awesome.
Have to pull you up.
Oh, happy to.
I've got my reno starting in January. Once the house is done, I'll be really
I love that board. Looks so fast.
Yeah, no, I do too. It's a stunning board. In fact, this colour, this exact board was the first one I saw when I started my research, and I went, fuck, I love that. And I spent 2 years on something else, and I just bit the bullet one day.
When it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Really easy, you'll look after, you'll have it for years.
Oh, it's a lifetime board, that's right.
Yeah.
You must be melting in that.
Yep.
Like, I was cold when I first got in the water, but after about a minute, it was quite refreshing.
I kept throwing water on my head.
Yeah.
We headed down to Corrong a couple of times over that summer. Caught up with my mate Steve, his wife Pickles, son Alf. We're enjoying the summer weather, playing backyard cricket, barbecues, and hanging out at the park.
Yeah, we can might come down and make a sandcastle in the afternoon. Look. Definitely hit the skin off it. Ready? Like the dummy. 1, 2, 3.
Later that day, we followed them down to the beach and we got in for some surfs.
He'll bite you, careful.
back home, had some fun days out with the family at the beach. Can't wait for Landon to be old enough to come out on the board with me one day. That'll be super awesome. I was still getting out time to time, surfing alone, and then at the end of that year, Timmy was going to come down to catch up, have Christmas with his family. We're going to go out for surfs pretty much every day.
Time to go get Timmy. He's down from Queensland, going out for a surf. Pretty overcast this morning, a bit rainy, no wind, but yeah, it's pretty crap. That's what we get at Easties.
Bro, good to see you. What's going on? Oh, it's been too long, bro.
Cold, man.
Dude, you're going to struggle out there today.
Oh, great.
Hey, B, mate, how's it been getting down and seeing everyone?
Yeah, good so far. Yeah, we caught up with everyone with dinner because his birthday was Friday.
Oh, yeah, awesome. And then you get down here and then North Sydney blows up and they're like, oh, I can travel anywhere. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Restrictions are returning right across Sydney, aimed at quashing the Northern Beaches outbreak. Sydney-siders are no longer welcome anywhere beyond New South Wales.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
We're always allowed to go home, right? But we like to self-isolate. Not allowed to isolate at home.
No kidding.
Isolate in the hotel.
Where
Out fence.
Yeah.
2 weeks. It's 2 kids in a room.
Hopefully they apply some, I don't know, common sense though, like.
Yeah, haven't gone anywhere near Sydney.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the city tomorrow. We're going to take the kids to the aquarium and all that crap. Not worth it, yeah.
Nah.
So where are we going, mate?
Look, I had a look and Easties has got 2 to 3 foot. It says, or 1 to 2 foot plus. So I'm just like, I think we'll go there. Yesterday it had said it was getting 6 foot swells and it was 3 to 5. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that at Easties, man. No, that's like,
no
find somewhere else. So, I don't know, we'll start there and see what it looks like. Actually, look at that.
Yeah, I was thinking way down there. Like, I had days at East, he's way down there, and it's like, man, it's cleaner there, right? For some reason. A little bit cleaner from just been there. Get back.
Back, baby. Yeah.
Just in case.
Because we got to go home with a suitcase full of toys.
Ah, okay.
But I didn't forget about it anyway.
Just jacked up last minute. Oh! Huh? Sorry, bro. Hoop wear. God, just got me one.
I'll get one in, don't come off.
You sure? Yeah. I'll just try to get one at least. In the office, I got nothing, man. I got like, I would say half a wave. I got on one.
Shit, man, in the office with that surf line. Shitty? Two shitty ones. Yeah. If it was better, I would have pricked out that cold. But fuck, man. Never move it. Oh, man, me. But I can't.
Timmy'd been down for about a day. We'd gone out that morning for a surf, and we were going to catch up later that night for a dinner and barbecue. Later that day, I got a text saying, mate, we got to go back. If we don't go now, we're going to be stuck in a hotel for 2 weeks. He had to cut his whole Christmas short. I was really disappointed for him.
Queensland putting up its walls again too, making it clear we're not welcome.
From 1 a.m. tomorrow, if you are a New South Wales resident in Greater Sydney, please do not come to Queensland.
Queenslanders are being urged to come home as soon as possible. They've been given till 1 a.m. on Tuesday, and they will be required to undergo a COVID test on their return. If they arrive after Tuesday, they too must pay for 14 days hotel quarantine.
And right now, there's a rush at the airport for families to get out while they can.
I didn't do a lot of surfing in 2021. And in August, I saw something that I thought this could give me the motivation to get out more regularly and really try to improve.
Cheese and monkeys. Cheese
What are you doing?
Monkeys.
Hey.
I'm ringing them puppy with my fat.
Thinking of signing up for Surf Aid, doing the 30 days in September surf challenge, raise money for charity.
Yeah, the back is turning.
Look at her, she's going, she's good, isn't she? See? Yeah. Sign up, make a wave, make an impact. Okay, press the button, the big one, just press it down.
Okay.
Good job.
I'll press it down.
Ooh, day one, make a wave. It has been a struggle this morning. It is freezing cold, but that's not the worst of it. I think I've got a broken right wrist. Putting on my wetsuit was incredibly painful. Sleeping last night was painful. Made a commitment to surf every day, so I think I've at least got to try once. Perfect. Not going to be a brutal paddle out. Not even sure if I can paddle, let alone put my hands down to stand up. So, see how this goes. All right, let's do it. Oh, I made it out. But putting my hand on the board to stand up, that kills. Oh man. All right, try again.
That was tough out there, like it's small, it's clean, should have been a fun day. Bit crowded on one peak there, saw some dolphins, that was cool. But just hesitating on my arm. Every time I put it on the board to stand up, it's just shooting pain. I just kept hesitating. This will need to be a quick surf. It is getting really windy and it's about to get crap. Here we go. Not yet. No. Oh, okay. Just missed up one and ended up in the middle. Well, that's day 2 done. Got 2 good waves. Wrist held up okay. I could bend it this morning. He called me last night and told me I have a fractured wrist. Probably end up with some kind of brace or splint, which I can hopefully take off so I can still go surfing every day. I've been told by my friends that that's not a smart idea. I've heard that before, so
Yeah, it doesn't feel tight, right?
No, it needs to be firm.
Just need to be
firm, secure, but not strangling you. And even for right now, I'm saying off for hygiene, just to let yourself have a shower, a dry, change your sleeve, and back in.
Day 30. Woo! Last day, make a wave.
By the end of September, I managed to surf 24 out of the 30 days, but I really couldn't say that my surfing had improved. What I was really sure of is it was time to get a new board. So I took Wade's board out a few times just to get a comparison between his board and mine.
Crazy when you keep shifting directions, how choppy it is.
So then I went back to the short board for a while. But after a few trial runs of that and still finding that too hard, I narrowed in on this.
Here it is, my new ride. 7.6, Superfish. Should be really good in the small surf. Let's set it up. Let's see how we go tomorrow morning. Let's see how the board goes tomorrow.
And there's no waves. What are you going to do? Maybe try tomorrow. When the storms broke and the conditions were good, it's time to get back out and see what this new board could do. I think I went for 3 waves and missed all of them, but so far it wasn't going how I wanted it to. Then my first wave, and it was awesome. It was fast, it was easy to turn, then they started rolling in. Definitely wasn't all roses that first day, still had a few stacks, but all in all the purchase was a success. I was getting more waves per session more consistently. That gave me the confidence to do something I'd been wanting to do for a while.